this wild epic ride. Pixel world and neon lights. Battles fought with all our might. From the past to future's gleam. Catch the action only on my dream. Topics on Twitch TV. Interdimensional and free. Come along, let's break the blocks. Ride the wave and smash those rocks. Heroes clash and villains fall. Time's a myth we overhaul. Followers join arm in arm. In this world of endless charm. From the 80s crew so wild. To the tech of future style. Every second's just a blast. Come now, make the moments last. Stream the past and all around. Feats so grand and gameplay sound. Every episode so prime. Catch it live, we're killing time.
Hello everybody! How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's had a great one. I hope that your Tuesday is going well. I have not been up to much today, unfortunately. It's still my ongoing issues, as we all know. And yeah, that's kind of it. You've had a grape on? A grape on what? Hello, Sideline. It's good to see you. Also, Jonah, congrats on the first. What have you been up to today, Sideline? I am curious. I haven't really done all that much. I've been explaining to family, look, the neighbor's dog situation, I'm sleeping until 1:30 now. It's not good. And yeah, I'm just not doing it. Substance Path of Exile. Ooh. That does sound fun. Well, I made my own deck in Magic the Gathering on Arena. It's a Final Fantasy equipment deck, and it works, I'd say, moderately well. It's par for the course for me in that my own decks seem to win just over 60% of the time. But no, it's an interesting deck, and well, I'm enjoying it. I am going to look at trying to create a different deck because I do know, like, I'd probably have a year of being able to use Final Fantasy cards freely before I'm not allowed to use them in a standard deck. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Hello, Suba! Fortune Cookie. You'll need to look to your own reflection for inspiration, because you are beautiful. I agree, Fortune Cookie. Chickens is super into magic. I will have to talk to Chickens about it. Be like, hey, Chickens, what do you think about my deck? Yeah, I've got... It actually took me a bit when I was fiddling around with it, because like you get the Cloud Strife, and it says like, oh, whenever you dealing damage, it's either you dealing damage or your attack causes a triggered ability to occur, do it a second time. And I was looking at them like, that doesn't make sense because Cloud doesn't have a triggered ability. And then you, like, but I never really looked at the Buster Sword for him, which says that whenever you deal damage to your opponent, draw one card. Then you can play one card from your hand without paying its mana cost, as long as its mana cost is equal to or less than the damage you dealt. So if you deal 5 damage, you can play a 5 cost card for free. And the reason that always confused me is because I'd then look at the Sephiroth card. And his thing states... Oh, sorry, the Masamune states... when it causes a triggered ability to occur, have it occur a second time, similar to Cloud. But then Sephiroth's ability is that when... I think it was like every time you deal damage... If this is the one I think it is. I think it's this one, where it's like every time you deal damage, you can deal 1 damage to your opponent. Or I think it could be like sacrifice a creature. One of the two, and it's like after it happens 4 times, you can transform Sephiroth. And it took me a bit to realize, oh, they're meant to be alternate versions of like one relies on the equipment, the other one relies on themselves. Hello, Sunny. Glad you're gaming video game fans like your music video. I'm glad that you're doing well. I hope that all the projects work out. I gotta play my background music since I realized the music stopped. But yeah, like my deck is a red-white. I have, as I said, Cloud Strife. The 2 costs. When it comes out, you search your deck for an equipment card and you bring it to your hand. I have... Why am I blanking on his name? Final Fantasy IX's Knight. My brain's saying Adalbert. I was thinking Ardbert. Oh, sorry, Steiner is the better name. So I have Steiner, and it's he gains a 1/1 counter for every equipment you own. So the more equipment that comes out, the stronger he gets. I have also, he's also a 2 mana cost. I have Ralban, the Bull of Alamigo, from the Final Fantasy set, obviously Final Fantasy 14, where he's a 2 cost, and it's whenever he attacks, you can equip 1 equipment to him for free, and that if your opponent tries to target him for any sort of spell, they have to pay life equal to his toughness or his strength. So he has that protection there on him. The last creature I have, technically creature, I have Beatrix, where her ability is at the start of your attack phase, you can equip any equipment on your side of the field to any of your characters. And this doesn't seem like a lot of, you know, monsters or creatures to have in a deck. And that's because I have the White Mage Staff, so that I can get some healing. I have the Dragoon Staff. I've got the Paladin's Sword and Shield. So that way I can get these token creatures out as well as extra equipment. And then my 2... I guess my 2 trump cards, they'd be known as.
For real?
It is for real, Sideline. Wait, my tracking is broken. Okay, so I wasn't going to stream yesterday because this was happening. The tracker says I'm off screen. What if I cover up the webcam? No, it still says I've flown away. Alright, let's see if I can get this working. Well, what is it? If it says I've flown off screen, I wonder what it's trying to track as me. I'm looking at the camera again and I'm frozen. Alright, next fix. Bear with me for a moment, chat. VC face, drag here. Let's try this again. No? It registers my mouth. That's it. Well, obviously, like, you know, when I'm talking. Alright, give me a quick moment. I think I may know of a solution. And unfortunately, I need to go spelunkering under my desk. One of these two cables one here. Alright, that's disconnected. What do I replace it with? Actually, on this, and this will unplug this. Apologies, chat. Be with you in a moment. Oh. Okay. Woo. Close VC face. I reopened VC face. No, it's still not working. Okay, changing USB ports didn't work. It just doesn't want to find me now. Like, I looked this up, how do I fix this, the other day, and it said, like, there's all these different things you'll have to clear on your computer here and there. Okay, the other thing... like last stream, or last night's stream, I've restarted the program. But yeah, last night's stream, when I finished the stream, it said the webcam was still running. It is entirely possible this is a NVIDIA issue. And let me just quickly Google PC face keeps losing my tracking. No, that didn't work. I looked up, how do I fix this? And it was like, oh, it kept the frame rate. But that didn't really do anything. Okay, apparently there's one other solution. Give me a moment. Apologies for this, but this is also me testing out everything that other people have said. Now, which one of these? Alrighty. I may have left my voice. And you're still him. Okay, my voice is coming through. I close the program. I reopen the program. My voice might be a little bit louder now. I can hear you, Silent, which is weird. Yeah, it's just not tracking me. This is weird. This is why I was late to stream yesterday, and now I'm getting the exact same issue. Well, I'm just gonna be very still today. I normally don't like it when tech isn't working, and I will usually end stream, but you know what? I'll figure it out after stream. Thank you for the boop, Suba. I also now have to go to Twitch quickly. Actually, I can just do it in OBS. Tech issue. BC base not working. That base. There we go. Just so people know that, hey, I'm gonna be very still. All my redeems should still work. But yeah. But also, strangely enough, all the solutions that I had found in Google yesterday are no longer popping up. But yeah, we've got a list here. Woo. I can't shake this back and forth because a Windows shortcut minimizes everything and that's a pain. But this is everything I need to unwrap still. So we still got to unwrap the monitors, the microphone. I did put down I got to unwrap the couch again. Have I tried looking to order UV tools? I haven't. Do you know of a decent order UV tool? I quickly Googled auto UV tools. The first thing, use AI. Maya technically has one, and this is the 2017 version of Maya. So, if I open up the UV editor for the microphone, in a proper view of it, you can go to automatic UVs. The problem is, once it's done, it's like this. So you get this, which is a part of the top. So like if I were to properly able to do everything myself in Substance Painter, this would not be an issue. This would be fine. But yeah, it's definitely not great. Although they do have this little checkbox. What does this do? Planes. 4. Less distortion. Yeah, you still get a lot of small broken bits. But I'd be happy sending you that to test it in Blender. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it has anything. Look, I trust you. I feel like you are... It's like, I want to classify... I've always said to people, I classify people into two groups, IRL friends and online friends. People are like, just because it's online doesn't mean we're not a real friend. But online friendships have fizzled really quickly, and I wanted to throw in a third category, which I would call streamer friends. Because I have become friends with streamers in the past where it quickly becomes all about who can help who the most in terms of growth, or, you know, I've outgrown you, I've got a bigger following now, I'm going to stick with my group. And I don't count you as any of them, I count you as a true friend. I don't... I'll send you the file. Wait, hang on. I nearly sent you the Maya file. Export or FBX streamer room for... Wow, increasing the planes did even more. Actually, okay, what if I do 3? Still not great. Like, I remember Tesla talked about a UV unwrapping tool called Roadkill. And like, this is a very old program. But I remember he used to just open it up and it's like, oh, I'm gonna select the theme. And it separates it and unwraps it perfectly along it. Like, I'm looking at something where they're talking about it, but it doesn't tell you how to download it. Everywhere I look online, just says, oh, you know, this program's good, but just use the basic Maya. Yeah, everywhere that I can Google is just saying, just use the basic one. Just do it yourself. Which one of these? The top, there it is. Camera based. 180th plushies upload delivery. My goodness. Also, hello, welcome in, Wolfie. I'm having some tech issues. I'm still tilting my head a lot when I'm talking, so that way, you know, I feel more animated. But I then look up and I'm like, oh, I'm very flat. Hello, Harlanus Void. What is VC Face? VC Face is the program used for face tracking. You had a mini scare, now what happened, Suba? Also, my goodness, Silam, that auto unwrapped that perfectly. We're just in a meeting about your autistic. Did they look at it and go, yeah. They probably. It's actually funny. I think I just crashed Maya by selecting face mode. Not responding. Oh my goodness, tonight's stream is just a train wreck so far. Oh, wait. Brought your tablet and pen in your bag, dropped by a convenience store to get drinks and food. Think of a plastic bag. Did you have to... The condensation leaked out of the bag and tablet wasn't affected, but the pen nip was a little wet. Oh, you're lucky that it's only the pen nip. Yeah, that would definitely scare me. I remember back in my uni days taking the drawing tablet to class. And the entire, like, because there's an hour train trip there and back, and the entire time just hugging my laptop bag, like, don't let anyone be suspicious, don't let anyone be suspicious, don't let anyone be suspicious. The usual nip. Hopefully it is alright. It was mainly if you were okay with your current power level of autisticness and if you need support because of its pain. I started to say, I remember when I got diagnosed, they just kind of went, oh yeah, you have this. Have fun. I'm like, okay, well, what can I do now? I'm like, oh. I'm blue. Also, Silent, that unwrapped so well for you. The plugin is G-ready. It's $5 for Blender, but you got it for free. Okay, so that's for Blender. And it was a quick clickety-clack done. Do I get that instead and just try to figure out how to use Blender? You let it dry and clean a little, now it's fine. I'm glad to hear that, Suba. But when you said an hour ago, the trail stain on your tablet screen. Your trail stain is still there. Well, the trail stain, is it on the exterior screen, like outside of it? Because I wonder if you can use like a wet wipe to try and clean it off. Really talking about what I think it's bad. Basically, water with technology not mixed well. I mean, I don't know how well it actually works. I've never done it myself, but I know a lot of people talk about putting wet electronics into white rice because like the dry rice absorbs moisture around it. Keep clean.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a
Ah, I see what you mean.
there's nothing inside. Will it
I think
be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to
yeah, I think as I mentioned, do the rice thing based on the image you sent. Because I think what the basically there's a hair in your picture and I thought it was on my monitor.
face and mind are free for you to draw? I'm a chef.
Yeah, my advice would be to do that because what it could have been is the condensation, like the coldness, could have just caused something on the inside. It should go away with time. He clipped the hair. I guess just the hair. Also, Silime, I will take up on the offer for the call. I am barely familiar with Blender. Like, I've never really used it. But
I will.
okay, so for those wondering, I'm gonna bring an image on screen. In downloads, double click. So this is what Silime sent me. This is what his plugin did. Very, very quick. And considering, the keyboard and the Stream Deck both took me like an hour to just slowly unwrap every little bit. And Silime was able to do this in an instant. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to learn Blender. What are you doing here, Jenna? Your VC or private call? Either works. Not perfect for everything, but it can do a good job. But that's the thing is, like, if it can do a good job like this for majority of it, and then I can bring it back into Maya and finish it off, that is going to save me weeks. Alright, I'm going to turn the music down.
Hello.
Hello, I'm still moving rapidly, trying to be more animatic for chat, and I'm just static. I hate this. I put my webcam back down. Oh, it's painful, Silime.
Yeah. Yeah, just screen. Yeah. This is the plugin here. Are you gonna show chat or are you just gonna watch from,
Yeah,
channel?
I was actually about to ask you, do you mind if I share this on stream?
I mean, it's your stuff.
Oh yeah, but it's also me. I need your permission because you've got the image on my screen. It's your stuff with my stuff on your stuff. Anyway, here it is for the chat. Some of the words are blurry, but that's just Discord compression.
Okay. Keep that big. Yeah, so Windows UV editor is there. This is the GReady here, the plugin. They have the auto UV tools. You can at general settings where you can overlap identical parts, mirrored parts, depending on if things are overlapping. You don't need to have like them not overlapping. Yeah, if you isolate the thing, you've got the thing there. You haven't done this one yet, have you?
No.
I don't think you have. Looking at that now. Yeah, auto UV. Yeah, you can sometimes do a weird. It's actually at the back. I think it's stretched it a little bit. Doesn't seem right. Try transform then doing it.
Yeah.
See how it's like still a little bit stretched. Compared to what's that? What's doing that? Setting that up, turned on. Probably.
But no, like, this is fantastic because just the fact that I could go through every single model now and just do a quick click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack, bring it back to Maya, and then do a cleanup. Like, that is such a time saver.
Yeah.
Like, that
This
is
is where it's done it wrong. Because
yeah, it's counted each line as a separate entity.
I think it does respect your well, your let me go back. I don't know. It does respect. I think it's because it's sharp. Everything here is sharp.
Oh, it shouldn't have been.
Get rid of the sharp. Everywhere. Sharp. Try doing that now. There you go.
Ah.
Now it's done it all the way along there, and down here it's those. It's just done the weird scaling thing. What word scale you do? There you go. That's better. Turning off the world scale UV was affecting it. For some reason it's doing that, but we'll fix that. Like, even if you just have to go like that, blap. Mark seam. Theme. That. Why is it doing everything? The this is so I'm using another plugin that's supposed to give me this stuff here, like to better do my it's like a Maya thing that I got used to. But this one here, one of the most important ones to switch between edge loops, edge, vertex, and face, it's missing because they hadn't updated for this version yet, and only the pro version of the plugin lets it do that. But
A pay version.
Flip it down. Yeah.
Wow, that plugin's so cool.
Just do a pack islands and it kind of moves things around appropriately. Gives you some space around the edges of things.
I mean, have I, like, okay, so just sharing plugin info with plugin info. Have I shown you Advanced Skeleton before?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to move this up here. So I'll quickly show you Advanced Skeleton over here. Well, basically it is... I click the 5. My computer's gonna be upset with me because it doesn't want to open any extra menus in Maya at the moment. No, it's just wanting to crash. Okay. I've got a panel on the side, so I've got to go back to world 0. I can open up pre. Not gonna want to attach anymore. Huh, I just had a couple spam bots just try and come in all at once. Wants me to clean up my model, but I don't have a proper model here. But basically, it's like, oh, I want a biped. I click import. It's tried to create it. But basically, just as a show off on my stream, I got this weird little looking dude. You can also see there's a hole in the floor I need to fix up. Thank you for showing me that, little dude. You're welcome. And you know, if I want, I can be like, all right, well, I need a character who has higher up knees. Well, he has like very short legs, but you know, if we want, we can extend out the arms quite a bit. Really long, lanky guy. Actually, no, that'd be shorter. Just stay there. And then when you're done, well, at the moment it says fit mode. That's because it errored. That would instead say build. So I'm going to create a new. I have to create a new scene to properly show it off. Why is there that massive hole in the floor? That's never been there before. Because that moved? I think that moved at some point. Yeah, basically, Advanced Skeleton, you play around with these settings. You can choose, you know, if you want biped, you can make them bendy, a game version. There's birds, bugs, dinosaurs, fish, gorillas, quadrupeds, vehicles. And you can then add geometry to it and you can give it different labels or attributes. So you can make it, if they want it to be bendy, you want it to aim at something. Do you want it to have something on the left and right? So if you want someone to have 2 arms on their right but 1 on the left, you can say no flip and no mirror. You can give it IK, like give it the attributes for IK or no controls. You do all these different things. And when you click build, it would generate a proper skeleton with both IK and FK controllers for everything that you put down for. And it's just an easy rig for your character that's going to work the way you want. Like, because I see a lot of people when they go to anime, they go, all right, here, create your IK rig, now create your FK rig, now you got to bind everything. So this is, or Advanced Skeleton is really good for it.
Underscore guy says it feels amazing when I get a new plushie. The happy chemicals are present in my brain right now.
Called Auto Rig Pro. Yeah, I think there's Rigify and Blender, but this Auto Rig Pro has been pretty handy for me. Yeah, it can do human, dog, horse, bird.
Very similar. Wouldn't be surprised if it was like same dev but different project. Also, Wolfie, that is amazing that your plush arrived. Do share pics when you can, if you would like. I'll bring you back on stream.
Auto UV. It's got too much of a margin off right now. Margin of that. It's not doing the margin right now. It's this
Computers.
why it's not. But if you just do Pack Island, it'll give the little breather on the outside of each of the thing. think it still looks like it's stretched. Or just it's slightly stretched, right? Still slightly stretched. Accurate like that.
So yeah, that was G ready for Blender.
Yeah. I got it for free. Like, I followed some guy's video about it, and it, like, they just kind of said, I want everyone to have this. If you put in my name or whatever, my code, you'll get it for free. So I did that, and I got it for free. Some of this you could probably, don't need the bottom, I guess, to be that big, unless you're going underneath very often.
I don't think I would be, but yeah, I'm on like the store page for that at the moment, and yeah, like, I definitely have to learn how to navigate Blender a bit more.
My config is the plugin I use for Blender to make it sit small. It kind of Mayifies it to a little bit. I don't know. It's been a while since I've even used Maya to know if it's even accurate, but
it's more just like the shortcuts. Real. Oh, like when I say shortcuts, like holding down Alt and Shift and whatnot. Like the shortcut buttons that I'm used to pressing, like that's the thing that always confuses me going to a new program.
It should have been. I know there's a setting you can have it show what your like if you push down Shift, it'll like give you suggestions about what you're gonna do. I'm pretty sure there's a thing, but yeah, there's a couch. The couch might be a bit difficult with these beveled edges.
Yeah, it. I feel bad that I'm doing a dev stream and I'm not deving. I'm just kind of watching what you're doing and being like, man.
Stretching it too much though. Don't know why. Go ahead and battery according to my that's it. What is that? You have to apply the transformation before you do it.
Yeah.
These are a little bit like off center as well, but
Yeah, I think the couch is being rotated in the room, which is what's messing with it a little bit. Like it isn't flat.
Islands kind of fixed it. That's how far this edge goes. Yeah, it's wrapping around the no. Why? You see how it's doing this weird stuff.
Yeah. But like that's the sort of stuff that I'd bring it back into Maya and fix it all up myself. Like, I'm sure you can do it in Blender as well, but it's more where I'm comfortable.
I believe it tries to respect your sometimes it will respect your account. At the back part. Okay, I think that's the back part. Order. Yeah, it's fixed that. So as long as you like put in some guidelines, you can actually get some good UVs there as well.
Ah, seems good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be downloading this. Like, as it's gonna save me a ton of time. My main concern at the moment is I can't really download and stream at the same time because of Aussie internet. So it ended up being a case that I have to wrap up stream early tonight.
Didn't want to derail your stream.
No. I've been having tech issues, and you coming in with this is saving it. Like, look, I am willing to have one short stream if it means that I can speed through some of the stages that I dislike. Hello, Raina.
Always derailed to just playing some Minecraft.
I would like to, but I need to fix VC face. Like, I know I don't have to worry about VC face until at least Thursday. But
That's done that one wrong.
Fortune Cookie, we're here to love each other, serve each other, and uplift each other. Aww. I got so annoyed today, just neighbor's dog barking when it did, because it is every morning from like 6 till 11, like, and I've said this multiple times on stream how often it barks, and I'll watch the security camera or I'll poke my head outside and there's no one outside. It's just barking for the sake of barking. In the afternoon, I'll watch people walk their dogs past the house. I watch all these people walk past, making all this noise. Not a peep. Like, why are you so noisy in the morning? Maybe he's lonely. There's another dog over there. Like, there's two dogs. They'll both bark. I've watched them. They'll walk around with their head in the air and bark. Like, at nothing. And it is so annoying. I've kind of said to family as well that if tomorrow the mowers are back, or if the dogs are just barking all day for no reason, there is a chance I will have to cancel the collab stream, and I'm just going to go to a member of parliament and be like, oi, fix it. You know, it's your staff that aren't doing anything, so. It's a bit of a Karen move, but I will go to the boss.
On it's causing issues.
You don't have to keep unwrapping, by the way.
Just laying around. It's
I
just like an
know.
instinct.
I feel back on watching it. I'm like, Silent, no, it's my dev, not yours.
Since finding out about this auto-writ thing, I've like, it's a little cathartic just to like unwrap some things sometimes, you know? Like,
No,
Everyone hates unwrapping, but like after finding this thing, it's just like
look,
I can't stop myself right now. I'm
part that annoys me is so like my uni days, I had a lecturer explain the 3 things that everyone hates. It's scripting, rigging, and unwrapping. And I'm like, oh, well, I've actually enjoyed all of that. You know, I find it very fun. It's very relaxing just to do all of this. They're like, oh, well, those are the jobs no one wants to do. So, you know, you can earn a lot of money in the industry with that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then, yeah, everywhere around here will only pay you below minimum wage for these jobs now. And when I was in uni, like, I was in one of the projects and it was like, all right, Nix, come on. You're the one who knows how to do this stuff. Why don't you do it? And then people would be like, oh, wow, who made this character? So I was like, oh, I did. I'm like, okay, but who did the unwrapping for you and who did the rigging for you? Come on. And they go, oh, no, I did it myself. Designed it. Made it. I'm like, you, sir, are an ass. That's why I've gone the disdain for it, is just... It's a part that people don't care. On a camera move, it's totally reasonable. A lot of people around, like, that I've been talking to over here, have been saying, like, no, don't talk to them. You're going to cause trouble for others. I'm like, and...
You can see this one's not going well. There definitely are things that it just doesn't like.
The dog no trouble. Exactly, Raina. I'm like, because they go, oh, you're going to cause trouble for the neighbor. I'm like, the neighbor's causing trouble for me. Why does the neighbor get a free pass? I should rename the stream. Sideline works while Nix complains.
I'll stop now.
Wolfheimer underscore the underscore plushie underscore guy says, I just realized that my plushies are like the center of the Milky Way. BC. The dust and stars block out that part of space and you can only see like 20% of my plushies at a given time. BC. The ones at the front are blocking the others out. Lol.
So I just want to say, Wolfie, I completely feel you there. Younger me, I was one of those people who were suckered into buying those Funko Pops, and you can only see the ones at the front. All the other ones are hidden. I want to get rid of them. I don't want them anymore. That one take them off of me. Sorry, you were saying, Sideline?
I was just saying this one specifically. It's having troubles with. Like look at this. This is not.
Yeah. Like that would be something that I would manually unwrap myself. There must be a definite complaint about the noise. So people have complained, Raina. The owner has threatened them. Which is why people don't complain. But apparently lately, there have been people who have been sticking their head out yelling for the dog to shut up in the mornings. And so I'm kind of sitting going, all right, well, which house do you belong to? Because I would like you to help me with this. Complain as well. Idea players have their own gravitational pull. Threatening is legal. The guy, okay, so long story short, Rand, the guy works for the council and he has friends who work for the council, and he has said multiple times how he's above the law. He has threatened people and said how his daughter has burned down homes. However, this becomes a he said, she said situation because I don't have proof he had said it. Just like he has no proof that he didn't say it. However, the issue is that if I complain to the police about the thing that he said and I don't have proof for it, well, even if something does happen to us, how can I prove it was him. We've had our gas line, because we have gas stoves, that had been mysteriously cut. I remember when last year my mother was down in Sydney. It was just my father and myself here. You know, we had a hurricane coming, and then my dog comes in from out the back holding a packet of rat poison in her mouth, which means someone had thrown that over the fence, and I believe it was the neighbor. Unfortunately, he has security cameras in certain parts of his house, so I can't really retaliate. And also the neighbor across the road from him has security cameras that kind of look down the laneway, which means I can't actually hide in the blind spots, because no matter where I go, there is technically a camera always seeing me, so I can't really retaliate. But next to my house is a blind spot that people aren't seeing. I can't really go and record proof if I go to confront them, because that becomes entrapment, that I am going there for a certain reaction. It's the same reason why, like, the neighbor across the road from me has a dog that gets out and has attacked people. They now have a sign obscured by bushes that says dangerous dog on premises. If I were to go outside and get attacked, by law, I have to curl up in a ball, cover the back of my neck, and not make a noise, waiting for it to get bored and leave. Because if I retaliate in any sort of way, I have to pay damages for hurting a dog. And if I bring even a walking stick with me, because let's say my knee gives out that day and I need a walking stick, if I use said walking stick against a dog that's about to attack me, that is me carrying a weapon looking to injure said dog, and therefore I face prison time. This isn't full Australia law, this is Queensland. Queensland is very backwards with a lot of its laws. Don't look up how Queensland was formed either. Like, if you want your own sanity, that self should give you warning of why I have this disdain towards this state. Like, it is not good. Like, a lot of people say, oh, you don't want to live in Sydney, you don't want to live in Melbourne. I'm like, don't go to Queensland. Like, last time I called the council because of the barking dog, they said, oh, well, we may not be able to do anything about a barking dog. You may have to call RSPCA. And I said, well, RSPCA says that legally they can't do anything because Australian law says it's a council issue and the council has to do something. And they went, oh, well, what do you want us to do? Because we can't do anything. I'm like, how about you do your damn job? End gun, I see. Oh, no, wait, it's not an end gun.
It's just it doesn't exist.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
It just cuts
Wait,
weird.
no, it's up there. It's up there.
Okay.
No. Wait, what?
One square's there and the other one is elsewhere.
Okay, it's just being stretched weirdly.
Move like hell. It is terrible. Like, I say it with a smile on my face, but yeah, it's not a smile.
Let's do that. Use the auto UV tool to get the thing. Yeah, like it'll create the seams, and then you just use a regular thing to get the actual. Okay.
But yeah, like, yeah, so like with that tool, I would definitely like use it. I do a quick beep boop for everything, and then I want to go back into and I'll manually fix things. Because that vending machine's gonna be pain. Half the polys in the entire scene is just the vending machine.
These.
Yep.
You'd be better off just modeling one and then placing them in the. Oh, it depends on how you have to animate it. Are you gonna animate it?
No. So
Just make
they.
one and then duplicate it.
Well,
in the,
that's kind of what it is one was made and then duplicated, and that's the default unwrap. So I was just gonna color it, not yellow, color it gray like a silver metal, and just call it a day.
But you'll find that it's actually all splayed out. See how it's all just all actually splayed out? These are all like just it's really good with that. Like it's put all the ends there, so like it's really good for like pipes and such. You see how it just like it doesn't care about if it's a pipe that goes around. It'll follow the thing. So it's kind of already done.
I really like that tool because like I've always struggled trying to straighten out certain UVs. You know, just based on, well, that's a coil. I'm like, well, how am I going to unwrap a coil? And then that just went like, nah, here you go. Done. So, yeah, I'm going to definitely grab the tool things. Unfortunately, I think I might have to just in stream because my stream's just become me watching you. I think one thing I might try and do to fix the webcam, and this is going to have to be Thursday that I try and do this because, tomorrow with the collab. I'm curious if it is just the webcam itself is breaking. Like, as I said, like last stream, it stayed on after I closed VC Face. And if it, like, because this is over a decade old, this webcam. But, I don't want you to feel like you gotta do all this for me. I feel bad.
Just playing fucking away at it.
I know, but I feel bad.
You
Bringing over.
You can make a mental note of the things that are like it's struggling with.
I was bringing over my stream thing, and I'm like, oh wait, put it back to the other screen. Gotta go back to just chatting. Chat. I'm sorry for the really short stream. I'm sorry for the scuff. I feel like we should raid. Who do we raid? Hello, Pavlocus. Sorry, I'm having a scuff stream. My webcam isn't tracking me, and we just had Sideline was doing what I was meant to be doing. I tried threatening with a gun. You can't have a gun in Australia, though. If you could, well, I don't think I'd be allowed to have one. But how about we raid Juno? They're playing Baldur's Gate. So I do apologize, everyone. It's a short stream. It's a scuff stream. We have a scuff stream once every 5 months, I think. I'll try and get things fixed. Mainstream early, I am. Because of the scuff. I'm going to try and fix things. Like, I'm going to download Blender and all the plugins off stream. Because, like, I can't stream and download at the same time. It'll break stream. Would you like to say goodbye, Sideline?
Bye. Sorry for sending Nyx away.
It's okay. I mean, it's not like you're gonna spend the night and be here tomorrow for Dark Souls. Oh, wait, yes, you are. Bye, everyone. As always, keeping awesome and keeping amazing, chat. You're the only you that can be you. Bye.